Hello guys, welcome to the video and today I'm going to discuss about how you can migrate your WordPress website from one host to another host. Basically, it is a straightforward kind of stuff in today's world because we are having a lot of plugins in the market that make this migration stuff really easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna as you can see that I'm having a website over here. This is basically my website and I'm gonna push it onto the other website. Basically that's the process that I'm going to show you guys, and it's completely free. Basically I'm going to use a plugin that is named as all-in-one WP migration plugin. And if your website is some a big website, it's not under 50 MB or there is a limitation basically in that plugin that you cannot migrate a file that is bigger than I guess 50 MB or maybe 100 MB. If your website is greater than that, I will also provide a link in the description below to the extension of that plugin, and you can install that plugin, that extension, and you can just migrate any website. It doesn't matter that how big that website is. It will just be a seamless process. So what I want you to do is I want you to go over plugin and install a new plugin. And as you guys know that I've already told you that the name of that plugin is all in one. Just write all in one and you will get the results. This one we want to install that plugin, all in one WP migration. Just install this plugin and activate it. Once the plugin is activated, you need to install that other extension plugin for that I will just, as I said, that I will give you the link in the description below. Just go onto that link, download the plugin, and click on that upload plugin. Just upload that plugin from here. I'm just gonna use a file from my computer. All-in-one WP migration. It's basically named as all-in-one WP migration unlimited extension. You just need to install this plugin. After that, normal plugin that we will install from the repository, you need to install this limited extension. What this limited extension will do is it will just make that plugin make that migration plugin to allow you to migrate bigger websites. And they basically the limitation that comes with the basic plugin will be removed. So what you need to do is you need to export it from here and export to and click on this file. It will just create a file. It will be completely composed of all sort of things. It will be completely composed of all the files, all the database structure, and you just need to do not you just don't have to do anything else. Just follow my instructions and uh, you will be able to migrate your website. So it will give you a file. Just need to download this. And I'm just gonna go into my local by Flywheel. I'm just gonna create a new test site. Maybe I will just try this. Maybe I guess I will just try to push that migration file onto this website. Let me just check it for instance. Let me just check that how's the look. Okay, so you see it's just a fresh installation of WordPress, and on the other hand, here we have a complete website. That this is basically my website. If you want to if you want to visit my website, and if you want to see my vlogs over here, if you want to hire me, or if you want me to consult me for any of your WordPress or WooCommerce issue, you can just uh, contact me and just visit my website. Basically it is NerdOryx.com. Okay, so over here let me just show you that what you need to do is you need to install same plugin all-in-one WP migration and its extension over here as well on this new installation. We will just import that file over here. Now I'm gonna just install that extension, migration extension, and after that we are going to import the file that we just have created previously from the other website. Now we need to hover over this one, click on import from, and we are going to give this a file. You know, this is a file that was created by the plugin when we exported that from the other website. Just click on open, and it will just install. It will just migrate. It will just basically import all everything that was on that website. Just show that to you. You see, it is saying that your website has been imported successfully. Finish, and the one thing that I want you to do over here. Oh, let me just update the WordPress backup database. Sorry. Once you imported the backup, your username and your password is also being imported, and it is also being set to the other website that from the file that you have imported. So I'm gonna just log in again. It will just force me to log in again. Once you get logged in, the one thing that I want you to do is click on this, hover over this setting and click on permalinks. Basically, whenever you import the website, it is a possibility that your permalinks are not being working. Just go over this permalink and click on this save changes to refresh the permalink structure. Once you have done that, you just need to visit the site, and you will see, yeah, you see that website is being imported successfully and everything is looking perfect, I guess. And I would want to do I want to mention one thing over here, that if you want me to show some other way to basically, this is completely a basic way to import a website. It is just for a beginner person, for non-tech guy, this is really helpful. But if you want to export it some other way, if this way is not working for you, you can just comment down below, and there's some other way of doing this stuff, that is like downloading all those files, and basically you will be migrating the files separately and migrating the database separately. So that is the second step. Basically, if you are not a tech guy, that is not recommended by me. But if you want me to create a video on that, please comment down below and I will create a video for that as well. And thirdly, lastly, I want to address one more thing, that if you are changing the domain, if you're changing the hosting provider of your website, if you're changing it, if you're migrating from one host to another host, what you need to do is you need to point the DNS servers to that other location. Basically, this is the process. This is the one different process that you need to do over here. Basically, the DNS, you will need to change the DNS, domain name servers of basically the domain name servers are pointing to the hosting. Let's say if you're using Bluehost, they are to point the DNS is pointing of your website is pointing to the Bluehost. And when you want to, maybe let's say if you wanted to migrate to WP Engine, or maybe Hostinger or host site grounds, or maybe some other hosting provider, you just need to consult the hosting provider that you're migrating your website onto, and you need to tell them that your website is you want to import that your website, you want to change the DNS of your website that are on this time, that are being directed to that other your previous hosting account. And one more thing that I wanted to include over here, that you will also be required to um, allow the DNS to point to some other location from the hosting that you are being used. This is particularly this is a hosting based kind of thing. That it is not generic in every in every scenario. If you're using Bluehost, the setting, the dashboard, that is completely different from maybe SiteGround, or maybe if you if you compare it with WP Engine, every setting they have on the dashboard is somehow different. It is located in different sections, different areas, but the procedure is the same. Basically, you need to change the DNS, domain names. You need to update the DNS records from one domain, from one hosting, for sorry, to another hosting. So that's the whole process. That's the whole process if you're trying to do that. And if you want me to do that for you, if you want me to, you want my personal opinion, my personal help on that, without any hesitation, please comment down below, and I will be more than glad to help you out. And in the last, I want to say that, please, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe it and click on that bell icon. That is the most important thing, that whenever I upload a new informative video regarding WordPress or WooCommerce, and then you will get that notification that I updated the video, installed, I uploaded the video, because I'm really thinking on this thing, that thinking on that I'm going to dig so much deeper into WordPress and WooCommerce. I will be creating videos, lectures related to some important topics related to programming, and doing stuff in WordPress or WooCommerce. Important step with code, without any paid plugin. You will be able to skip that factor of purchasing a paid plugin. I will be showing you guys uh, a very very good tips. So that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching the video, and please, again, like to the video, and please subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much. Stay tuned, please.